could do some serious damage to many people's health. I'm thrilled to be joined by Dr. Suzanne Degges-White, the chair of the Department of Counseling at Northern Illinois University. Dr. Degges-White, thank you so much for joining me on the program.
Thank you for the opportunity, Shalom. I'm glad to be here.
Absolutely. So I love the topic. You say that vacation is good for you and it's good for your business. Let's talk about your research and your findings. Tell me a little bit about some of the important highlights.
Well, I think the most important thing we need to know is that vacations are good for our health, our physical body, cardiovascular health, stress, aches, and pains, but it's also essential for our own mental health. With the ideas of telepressure where we're always on call, if we don't allow ourselves to check out sometimes, we're going to be checking out of the job and checking out of a lot of things because we're not going to feel capable of moving forward.
I tell all of my clients that it's important to work hard, but also play hard for all the time that you spend in the office and those late nights. You've got to make sure that you can also relax and unwind as well. So you have some very interesting bits of information. You say that people who don't take a vacation for 5 or more years are more likely to suffer a heart attack. That is scary.
That is some interesting research that was done. It's a Framingham Heart Health study, and it turns out that women and men both, if they don't take vacations, they're just adding to that stress, and our bodies are never given that chance to reset. You know, your computer at night, it's always good to kind of restart your computer. You got to clean all the cache out, do all these things. Well, if we're always on call and always on the job, we don't give a chance to our bodies to do that rebooting that's so essential to our health and welfare.
So that was a little bit of a negative lesson over there. Let's focus on the positive. One of the highlights of this study is also that for every 10 hours of vacation time taken, one's productivity improves by 8%. That's good news for companies.
Yeah, this is great news, and also when we get time away from our job and we feel good about the place we work, we're going to be a lot more loyal, we're going to be a lot more responsible, and we're going to do a better job, and we're going to stay longer at that company. We have loyalty to the places that treat us well, and so when you have employers who do mandate that their employees go ahead and take their vacation days, not just let it pile up or get wiped out, those employees are going to improve the bottom line for the business.
Absolutely. So this is a great reminder, a great lesson, both for CEOs and those hardworking entrepreneurs, not only for themselves, but frankly also in creating a culture and an environment, and maybe even the policies for their workforce. If you want to have a productive workforce, a workforce that actually delivers, and as you mentioned, Dr. Degges-White, also in being loyal and staying within the company and not jumping around from job to job, offer that vacation time and actually encourage your staff to take advantage of it. So that headline, I believe it was from CNBC, that half of Americans won't take a vacation this summer. It's really has nothing to do with the financial situation. And actually, why do you think that people are making that conscious decision, that conscious choice?
Well, a lot of times it's driven by fear. We talk about the fear of missing out, and that's a very real thing. If you feel that if you're out of the job, if you're out of the office, and someone else might get that good assignment, or if your boss might think, oh, they're slacking, they're not here at work, they should be working 24/7, then that fear of not being thought capable or not feeling dedicated to your job. So we make the decision to work longer hours, give up vacation. It's thinking it's going to make us look better, but what it's really going to do is our productivity is going to suffer, and we might be looking for another job because we don't want to stay somewhere where we don't have the freedom to take advantage of the benefits that are given, because it's over 500 million vacation days were left on the table last year.
That pressure and stress. So what a fascinating study. I know folks can learn more by going to the university's website, niu.edu. Okay, excellent. Dr. Degges-White, thank you so much for joining me on the air. To success, let's get down to business. We'll talk to you next Sunday at 6 p.m. Take that vacation. Happy 4th of July. We'll talk to you next week. We've got a great lineup of guests. We'll be back. Thanks for joining us.